Hi, I'm Mark. This is my November review for Capricorn Sun sign and Capricorn rising. There's some good news for you this month, Capricorns. First of all, we need to start right from the start. On the 1st, Mercury, who's still retrograde, contacts Saturn. Now here we have Mercury, who retrograde causes problems with communication, negotiations. It's not good for business. Touching Saturn, which is about limitation. So it's really not a good day, or first few days isn't good to start doing anything and making any decisions. You need to wait until Mercury goes direct, and by the 4th he will be direct, so this will be a lot better news. So there could be limitations, hold-ups, especially as Uranus is also contacted by the Sun on that day, so there could be disruptions. Uranus is the planet of disruption, so all in all it's not a good start to the month, but things will get better. Also on the 1st, Venus makes an opposition to Chiron, the healing planet. Now here there might be a wound that surfaces, an old wound from way back in the past. Could be connected with your roots because it's in the 4th house. It could be some kind of rejection that you suffered very early on. Well, there's a chance to heal this now, because Venus can bring this up and you can accept it, heal it and let go of it. Great news on the 6th. Jupiter and Pluto come together for the last time before they leave your sign next year. This is a great time to push forward. You'll have a great urge to achieve. You'll have a drive to better yourself. This aspect is about self-improvement. The only negative aspect is that Pluto can be a bit obsessive, so you could get obsessed about things. You could get obsessed with power or money, but you need to negate that and use Jupiter for the opportunities he brings and push forward. You've got 2 weeks now of this aspect, and you'll have other aspects to it as well later in the month, so this is a good time to direct that energy into the right area and achieve. On the 9th, it's a day of dreams. The Sun in your 11th house of ideals, dreams, goals comes into contact with Neptune in the 3rd. This is the house of the mind. So it's a very imaginative day for you. This is a day when you can look at things on a more spiritual level. You can see where you are in the world and where you fit in, and you can set new goals and dreams that fit in with that power surge from Jupiter and Pluto. So this is all good, it's all coming together now for you. Also on that day, Venus opposes Mars. So this is a day when love is in the air as well. This is a day when you can have great fun. If you're not in a relationship, it could be a day when you meet someone new or come into contact with someone that you could form a relationship later on. It's also good for career, because Venus in the 10th house, it's a good time to ask for a pay rise or to get promotion. It's a day when you can be noticed. The 12th is a bit of a down day. Mercury moves into the 11th house but makes an opposition to the black moon Lilith. Lilith casts a shadow over everything, so you may feel today that your glass is half empty. It's one of those days where you just won't feel like doing a lot. But don't worry, because on the 13th things will pick up. Mars has been retrograde, now goes direct, so that will add energy to your drive for success. Venus also aspects the nodes on that day, so there may be a clue, because the North Node is our way forward. Venus is our desire, so there's a desire here to change and to move yourself forward. The weekend of the 14th and 15th is a fantastic time. We spoke earlier about the Jupiter-Pluto conjunction in your 1st house, which is driving you to succeed. Well, this receives a positive aspect from the Sun, so everything will come together now. This will help you to realise your dreams. This will help you put things into action. It's also a new moon that weekend, so new moons are about sowing the seeds for the future. So if you sow your seeds now, you'll gain the fruits of your labours later on. On the 17th is another difficult day, because Mercury again makes an opposition, this time to Uranus. So your mind's going to be a bit all over the place. It's not a good day for concentrating. You're better off doing something completely different or unusual. Events can change all of a sudden. It's best to put any decisions off or any detailed work off till the next day on the 18th, because then your mind will calm down, you'll be more orderly and you'll be more able to complete tasks. Before Venus leaves your 10th house in Libra, there's an opportunity on the 19th to examine relationships, especially those with authority figures. This could be a boss, this could be a father figure or a teacher. You need to look and see how these pan out, because there could be ways you can improve. And the more you take time and consider these and analyse them, then the better you can make things. And they're probably not as bad as you think they are. On the 22nd, the Sun moves into your 12th house in Sagittarius, so you'll be a little bit more withdrawn now, a little bit more thoughtful. It's a good time to look back on the previous year and see what you've achieved, and then start planning for the next year, when next month the Sun goes into your sign of Capricorn, the 1st house. On the 24th, it's a day where love could be in the air, because Venus makes an opposition to the Black Moon Lilith. Now these two are very similar, they're very much full of desire. The Black Moon Lilith is in your 5th house of love, so this could be a day when if you're not in a relationship, you meet someone, or if you're in a relationship, you can have a great time with your partner. Mercury is very active as well that day and stimulates the imagination, because you've got Neptune in your 3rd house, so this is a great day for enjoying music, poetry or dance or movies, anything that stimulates the imagination. On the 26th, the Sun makes an aspect to Chiron. We mentioned earlier about when Venus contacted Chiron, now the Sun contacts Chiron, so there's another chance to heal any wounds you have from the past. The Sun and Chiron work very well together, so this is another opportunity. On the 27th, Venus opposes Uranus in your 5th house, so again this is a great day for having some fun with friends. It's a great day for love and for trying new things, being a bit more adventurous. And if you're not in a relationship, again you could meet someone who's slightly different and unusual. Between the 27th and the 30th, Mercury makes positive aspects to Jupiter, Pluto and Saturn. So this is a good time to take stock. Look at where you are. Look at what you've achieved so far and what you need to still do to bring your plans into fruition. It's a good time for planning, being critical and scrutinise everything, so that you can make an honest decision about what you still need to do and how to take things forward. On the final day of November, there's a full moon and lunar eclipse across your 6th and 12th house. Now this will highlight the 6th house, the area of your everyday routines. So this will be highlighting health, work, diet, exercise, all those type of things. Now if the day passes well and you're full of energy and vitality, then you're on the right track. Everything's going well. If you have a tense day and things aren't quite going the way you like, then you need to make changes. That's why it's important to do that review over the last few days, so you could take stock of things and know exactly where you are. Now with the full moon, it will highlight anything that still needs your attention, so you need to act quickly and change those things that need adjusting. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed my video. If you'd like more, please subscribe. If you'd like to leave me a comment, I'll be glad to hear from you, and have a good month.